Hi, this is Tina. Welcome to my channel, Tech Time with Tina. I'm here to help you to learn how to make money online. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not going to talk you into buying a course. I'm not going to send you a calendar to pay for services to spend time with me to talk about this stuff. We're going to give it all away for free. So we're going to have several things that we're going to talk about today. We're not going to spend a lot of time spending on it. I know people are busy. And it's super annoying when you spend all of your time waiting and listening to somebody talk about how great they're doing online, and you just want to get to the meat and the potatoes. So that's where we're at today. So the first thing I want to talk about today is to get started. So there's nothing you can do, and you're never going to make money if you don't do something. So sometimes you'll do it out of order. Maybe you will not do exactly the best steps, but at least you're doing something and moving forward. So for me, I just started this brand new channel. I've never had a YouTube channel that I've posted on before. This is completely new to me, but I have to just start posting, right? So I'm never going to ever get comfortable talking on the camera, knowing what to say, stumbling over the words, how to edit, how to do thumbnails. None of that stuff really makes any sense unless you've actually tried. So I'm not using any special equipment in my house. I am literally on a Lenovo laptop, little yoga laptop, and I have a big light shining in my face so you can see sitting here in my office. So I just wanted to tell you, you don't have to have everything and be exactly perfect in order to get started. So one of the things that I did do is go out and play with some of the tools that we're going to talk about in this journey. Canva is one. Everybody talks about Canva. Learn how to do Canva. Think of a business name. So if you have some way that you're going to market yourself, it doesn't matter what your business is. You can come up with a name. So my name is Tina. So I came up with Tech Time with Tina because in my job, I used to host lunch and learns during the day for my team. There was about 200 people on my team, and we called it Tech Time with Tina. So I thought, hey, we'll just repurpose that. So it doesn't have to be anything special. It's not registered. I'm not registered with the state. I do have a corporation that I put my EIN in if I'm going to make money. But other than that, you just kind of have to get started. So maybe play with how to create a logo for yourself, how to upload it. Just go live. It takes 24 hours on this new account to even be allowed to go live. So I went in and said, I want to go live on this new account. It literally started a countdown. So I had to wait those 24 hours. So in those 24 hours that you're waiting, start playing with some other tools that you want to use, right? Some of the things that we're going to do is use AI. So artificial intelligence is not that scary. It's not that hard. I think there's a connotation to artificial intelligence. It's the idea that, there's going to be these robots walking around that are eventually going to get smarter than us and take over the world like we see in movies, which that's not at all what's going to happen. That's not what it is. So Chat GPT and Claude are two really good tools to use to get started. So I am the most uncreative person on the planet. I have worked in technology for over 35 years, and I am a great coder. I am great at problem solving and building processes with technology, but I could not create something and have it look good if my life depended on it. So I went to Claude. I didn't use ChatGPT. I used Claude. And I said, hey, can you create for me a really cute techie logo? And it literally came up with a picture on the side. And then I was like, no, I don't like that. I like this, and just keep going with it. And that's what you see up in the corner now on my channel. I like it. It's better than anything I could have come up with, and it took me 0 time. So I let Claude create that entire logo for me, color, size, pixels, everything that it does. Took a screenshot of it, loaded it in Canva, and re-downloaded it, and now I have a logo. It took me about 10 minutes. So play with that kind of stuff while you're getting started. The way that we're going to make money on this channel is going to be primarily around affiliate marketing. So as you are using these tools, some of them are completely free. Some of them have completely free versions that don't do everything that you need them to do at some point down the road. So you may want to pay for those, but I would start making some money before I do that. The number one thing we have to do is start capturing people's information. So I could have 10,000 views on this video, and that's going to net me no money, right? So we want to make sure that when we are talking with people, when we're making videos, we have a call to action. We have a way to send them and give them some incentive, right? To go to a capture page, which is basically just a website that lets you put in your name and email address, and then you're basically in our funnel. So once you're in the funnel, you'll get access. I have some free resources that I'm going to give out. I'm trying to scale down the one that I have to make it not be so complex. It's kind of overwhelming. So we're going to start with just a few. Here's step 1, step 2, step 3, right? How to start, how to be very basic with what you're doing. Everybody is in a different position. Everybody has a different level of comfort and knowledge. So there are people that totally want their hands held, and I'm here to do that. I have been doing technology and helping people with technology, like I said, for over 30 years. And I love it. I love helping people. I understand. And usually when I end up in forums, I end up volunteering my time and helping people anyway. So I want to offer that to help people get started. I'm doing this as a side hustle. I have a full-time job. I work at one of the largest financial institutions in the world in the cybersecurity space. So the technology and using the tools usually comes fairly easy for me. It's finding the time. And again, always worrying, because I'm a very analytical thinker, is that if I don't do it exactly the way the YouTube I followed, I'm going to break everything and it's going to be ruined. Or that I have to have everything in place and everything perfect before I can start. But that's the wrong way to address it, right? You want to start by just taking some action. The best feeling in the world is actually feeling like you did something today. And I am spending maybe not even an hour. I mean, I don't have an hour in the workday during the week. I am working. So I can't really justify getting paid by my job to spend time playing on YouTube or doing stuff in my own personal free time. My family owns 2 doggy daycares. So there is my weekend and evenings if I have to sometimes go spend time with them and get things taken care of for them. So I am that very, very busy person that also wants to find time to make some extra money, right? I'm on the closer to 60 side, right? So I want to make sure that I don't have to work until I'm 80. I make over 6 figures. However, I think everybody understands that in today's economy and the way the economy is, that doesn't give you the lifestyle that people are used to having historically with 6-figure incomes. So I would like to have a secondary 6-figure income, which would be passive income from working online. So one of the things that we're going to do on this channel is automate as many things as possible. My entire career has been about, and anything that you do in technology is about taking a process, something that you do that you can do either repetitively, and turning it technology to make it better, to make it work faster, and to build up this process to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a process that we're going to be able to do several things. Excuse me. One of the things we're going to do definitely is use some tools, some platforms, some software, applications, and we're going to build out a process that we can find what is working in the niche that you're interested in, or niche, however you want to say it, that you want to work in. We're going to use some tools that are going to let us look at that information, copy that information, because that's what we do, right? We don't recreate the wheel. We look at what somebody's doing. We're going to redo that. And then we're going to post that information. We're going to use tools that can let us post and schedule posts and upload information and just kind of streamline that so that we aren't spending all day creating and editing and posting. And, we can just link it right to our social media accounts, right to our YouTube, wherever we want to post. We're going to post that. We're going to schedule that. And we're going to make this easy. The way we're going to make money is by capturing, once we do the post, we don't care about views, right? Let's think about TikTok, right? You can have 5 million followers on TikTok, but if in January TikTok truly goes away, you're going to have nothing, right? You're going to have nothing. You need to start moving those people that are following you into your funnel and to say, hey, go follow me. They can enter in their name and email. Then you can stay in contact with them either through emails. You don't have to spam them. You can send them emails. Just let them know what other platforms you're on. Get on Discord, use Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and kind of make sure that you are, hedging your bets and that you have these followers across these platforms. But having followers on platforms, again, doesn't do anything for you. You want them to actually take action. So we're going to start with the affiliate marketing because that's the easiest way to start, because a lot of the applications and the tools that you use offer affiliate marketing, right? It's just like Amazon, just like anything else. If you're going to suggest it to somebody, you should get a piece of the pie. You're basically free marketing for somebody. So if I sign up for one of the applications that we're going to talk about on the channel, and I pay $97 a month to be a member. If I then talk to you and say, listen, this is what it's doing for my business. This is how it's helping me. This is how I think it could help you. You look at it, you like it, you try it. It has a trial, a 30-day or 14-day trial. You do the trial. If you like it and you sign up, then I get a percentage of that, what you paid. So if you paid $97, I'm going to get 40% of that $97. And as long as you stay signed up and subscribed, I will continue to get that 40%. So this is what we call, right, residual income, which is what we want. So we want to know that we always are bringing people on, but we also want to continue making money. The problem with all these people talking about digital marketing and doing these things online is they're trying to get you to buy a course, right? So when you buy the course, you spend $300, $600, $900, whatever the price of the course is. You give the cash over to that person, and now they have no more money. That's it. They made one sale. They got $300. Great. Hooray. $300, right? They can only have to sell it once, but they have to sell it every day. So they're not going to have next month. They're going to have to also sell somebody else the course for $300. And so you're always in sales mode, right? We don't want to sell anything to anybody. We want to offer them the opportunity to use tools, and they're only going to be tools that I use. We're not just going to be massively throwing out, random things and saying, go use this if I don't use it myself. I'm going to use it. I'm going to help you use it, and I'm going to walk you through the process. So I'm working on the free checklist that we're going to give to you to let you get started. I'm going to do it with very specific. There will be a video attached to it that's going to explain how to get started, but we're going to scale this down. You're going to get it. You're going to be able to walk through the steps and take action. So the chances of you going viral on your very first video are very slim to none. But what if we practice, right? So I'm practicing right now. You go look at my channel. I have like 4 or 5 videos and they're all horrible. But we're going to practice, and then I'm going to take the videos. I'm going to be able to learn to edit them and editing tools to get rid of the coughing that I did or whatever, So these I'm leaving up here raw because I think it's going to be a great way to look back and see how far we've come. And we're going to learn how to edit online. We're going to learn how to get those thumbnails that sell, the titles that sell, the ones that, that are really going to drive people to want to stop on your video and watch it. When there's hundreds of thousands of videos out there, you want to make sure that you are tagging them with titles and thumbnails that, are going to prompt people to click on it for you. So please join in on our journey. Let's practice. It's so exciting to actually take action. It just pumps you up and says, yes, I'm finally doing something. Sitting at your desk going, looking at your money and being, I wish I wish there was some way, right, that I could make some extra money. And here is this way, right? And it's just a matter of sitting down and doing it. And let me just be very transparent. I have 0 followers. I have 0 people in my email list. I have nothing. I am starting from 0 because I want other people who are starting at 0 to be also see how it works. It may take 30 days. It may take 60 days. It may take 80, 90, 180. I don't know. It could take who knows how long. But I do want to plug into some communities and, have people that work together, that help each other and show each other and just help to let everybody grow. There's enough money for everyone, right? So it doesn't have to become a cutthroat sales tactics and that kind of thing. We want to make sure that everybody is learning and everybody's moving forward, and we can start 2025 off with with momentum moving forward. I have, and I will just tell you this: I have tried network marketing a couple of different times, and I haven't been successful because I'm not good at being a salesman, right? I don't want to try to convince people to spend money on things that may or may not work, right? So this is not me telling you to spend money. This is me showing you tools that you can use. You can use them for free. Lots of them stay free. They just are the scaled down version. And when you're ready, you don't need think about it, like maybe driving a car. You don't need your 16-year-old to be driving the Lamborghini. A little Honda Accord is perfectly good enough, right? So you don't need all the bells and whistles to get started. And as you get more comfortable using the tools and you kind of understand the process and what it is that we're doing, I think it's going to be easier. And then hopefully you'll have maybe made a sale. Maybe you'll have, or not a sale, but you'll have, somebody will have signed up through one of your affiliate links, and you'll have that opportunity then to cover the costs of what it is that you're doing. Another thing that I would suggest that we're going to do just to get started is to be thinking about what kind of a web name, so URL, what you want. Mine is techtimewithtina.com. I have my Wags and Whiskers daycareandboarding.com. I have my kingswayinc.com. I have Carolina Doggy Playland.com, right? Like, so they are very inexpensive for an entire year. They're usually less than $20, maybe $15, $10. It just depends. So we can go to GoDaddy. We'll be working on that as well. So I'm going to kind of do this step-by-step checklist of here's what you should have to help you get started, so that as you get going on these steps, you aren't stumbling and going, I'm confused, that you can maybe spend one day, a good solid hour, get something done, get out here on YouTube, make crap up, just make a new channel. If you screw it up, start over again, right? Like, that's what we're going to do here, is we're just going to try. And unless you try, you're never going to go anywhere. So, that's all I really have for today. I just wanted to get out here and practice again. I'm going to take these videos and play with them and see how to edit them, how to get good thumbnails for them, how to get titles for them, and just play with them. But if you don't ever get online and you don't ever try, you'll never be successful. Lots of times that's all it is jumping in with both feet. And I'll just say that from when we decided to buy these doggy daycares a couple of years ago, it was just on a whim. My youngest daughter had worked at a daycare, and she came home and was like, I hate the way they treat the dogs. I wish that this, that we could do this and we could do that. And I just sat down with my husband and I said, I don't know. What do you think? She is amazing with animals, and we wanted her to be successful. And we jumped into the doggy daycare business, and that's where my youngest is at right now, and managing the dogs and getting ready to fire up for Christmas. So I'm trying to get as much momentum going right now, is because I know I'm going to be busy helping out over the holiday season. So we want to get some momentum and get some practice in and start learning these processes. And really, you have to do it. You have to do some things. You can watch somebody do it. Oh, that makes sense. But then you sit down to do it. It doesn't look exactly the same. They maybe had something set up on their computer that you weren't aware of. They already had something in place that you weren't aware of. So we are ground zero, stop nothing. There's nothing. I'm not ahead of you at all, other than I'm making this video right now. So thank you so much if you stayed with me. But if you didn't, that's fine too. So have an amazing evening and we'll talk soon.